Gypsy Man, and I just wanted to make a quick video about finally getting it together. I finally get it. I finally figured it out. I finally got my staccato shooting with my staccato just as good as I shoot with my Glocks. But I learned a few things about this staccato today for my session. I got a competition coming up. What I figured out about this staccato is that it likes to go fast. And as it goes fast, and I say it likes to go fast because it wants to go fast, and it shoots very straight going fast with more control than some guns if you don't have experience with. If you can't hold your Glock, you'll possibly, if you have your grip together with the staccato, which does feel different, it's a learning curve, you could probably hold this together maybe a little bit better once you develop the trust for the gun. I think my issue with this with the staccato, was that you got to develop a trust with this gun coming from the Glock. For me, shooting the Glock is very second nature to me. Shooting this was, there was a learning curve to it. And now that we got things figured out, I can appreciate the gun a lot more. Do I feel like I have it totally the same as my Glock shooting? I think I'm super close. I still feel the grip on the Glock was more comfortable than this one. Excuse me, this thing, the gun, I could smell all the powder and it's going straight into my sinuses. But anyway, as I clean it. But the Glock still feels better to me in hand. But this one does feel good. It's getting better and better. The controls are where I want it. Except a few things today. I think I will, since I'm going to be shooting this competition, which I'm dedicating this to my primary gun for the rest of the year. I'm going to get the rounds I'm using, it's just got everything smelling. It's coming off pretty hard. But I will get the larger ambi thumb safety. I'm going to get the larger one. I gave it a test run today inside of the shop today at the range, and I like the way it felt. So I think I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and go ahead and just grab some and install them, fit them to this gun. I'll be doing that myself. I'll make something on that to let people know that you can get it done without having to spend a bunch of money with a smith. Yeah, I mean, today was a good session. Today was like, a lot of rapid fire. Without thinking so much about the gun returning, and then trusting the gun will pretty much return. And it's not even all about the gun returning, because you have to control the gun. You have to have your grip together in order for the gun to go back where you need it. So I'm not going to say that anybody can just jump on this and you'll have it, you'll be shooting better automatically. You got to have your grip together. So the first thing I had to do was master my grip on this gun. Like I said, coming from being a striker-fired shooter, the 2011 is different. What's different is there's nowhere to rest your finger and put downward pressure on this without buying the thumb rest. I'm not getting a thumb rest. Only thing I'm going to do is extend the thumb safety. So, and that's all I need as far as getting my grip together on this gun. So I'll be getting that. And once you have that down, you pretty much just got to go out there and shoot it. And you got to shoot it a lot, because like I said, there is a curve to learning how to, basically what you're trying to do is get the right feel for this. The difference in comfort is not putting your hand around the grip. It's the trigger guard is thinner. It's a lot thinner than the Glock, which feels better on my finger not thinking about what they call the Glock finger. I don't get that so much because I have a good grip on the gun, so it just doesn't do and slam down on my hand. But it does feel better on the Glock because it's wider. Once you get past that, yeah, I mean, you're pretty much good to go, really. With the weight of the gun helps with rapid fire. But I'm just happy that I finally got a good feel for this gun. So, you know, of course, we're going to put it to the test next weekend in competition, and see. We're going to see what it do. We're going to see how it goes. The other change that made a big difference for me is that I changed the optic over. I changed the optic from the Delta Point Pro. I actually put that on my EDC, as you can see, and I like it on my EDC. I wouldn't go any smaller than that on my EDC. Wish I had a smaller Hollow Sun CSC on there, and it just wasn't working for me, especially shooting competition and knowing how to work with the dot. You know, you get used to having big dots. So if you're used to big dots, you might as well put a big dot on your EDC. Wore the day comfortably, and you wouldn't even know the difference between having a smaller optic on there or that one. So be confident that it's gonna feel the same. It's not gonna print. But I definitely like it. I definitely like it a lot more. I'm glad I do. And you know, I wasn't gonna give up on the Staccato. But you know, what I see about people talking about, you know, it's gonna make you a better shooter, I'm still not gonna agree with that. I think you just need to be a better shooter. You know, I think you just need to be a better shooter. This gun is not gonna make you a better shooter. I don't think that it's easier to shoot either. I think, personally for me, I think the Glock is easier to shoot, to be honest with you. But you know, if once you get it down, you got it down. So I feel confident with it right now. One thing I will say about this gun is I like the smoothness of the reloads better. That was a learning curve, getting used to reloading the 2011, as I would reload with the Glock, and I got that. You know, that was nice. I got those times. I used a timer to time my reloads and to practice my reloads, and I got it to where I may be even faster with this. It is smooth to reload this gun. And that sound, you know, that sound of reloading the 2011 is very nice. It's addictive. And it also gives you an audible sign that you got a good reload in there. You know, it lets you know. You know, it's just audible, so it works. So I like that. Yeah, I'm just excited. I just wanted to make a quick video about, you know, just letting, because I've been very critical of this gun, and you know, it just takes so long to get it right. You know, just to get it right. And once you got it right, you know, you can have a greater appreciation for the gun. If you have the experience that I do with guns, then, you know, you're not just jumping on the platform and just be like, wow, I'm not that guy. I'm not going to tell you that this gun is good out the box. You know, I'm not going to be like, wow, this is the first time I'm shooting a Staccato. Let me shoot your Staccato and tell everybody on the internet that it's a better gun than shooting any other gun. I'm not going to do that. And that's why I have this channel, because you're going to get the raw truth about the Staccato. I'm going to tell you right now, once you get it, then you could become that, okay, maybe I can get this to a point where I'm just going to be better shooting the Staccato for competition, because I will not carry this gun. I will still carry my Glocks for self-defense. And if I were in that situation where shit hit the fan and I had to be in combat, I would be using my, I would have a Glock. I would not have a Staccato still. I will maintain that stance on this gun. It's not a combat gun, especially if it's going to be in a situation where it's going to be dirty. You may not have access to the supplies you need to clean this gun. You know, what if you don't have that? Which one are you going to pick? I'm going to pick the Glock, because we already know you can wipe that shit. You can blow it off. and it's gonna work for you, you know, to be honest with you. So there's still purposes. There's no, you know, saying that this is the only be all end all of guns, and you know, I need to have one of these and it'll only be these, and I need to start collecting all Staccato, because you know, I don't collect, I shoot. So I don't only buy enough guns that I can fire, you know. And it's definitely not a gun that, you know, it's expensive, you know, for people who make a normal wage in this country. This is a very expensive gun. And, you know, I hate when I hear people say this is a starter 2011. You know, that's some bullshit. This is the 2011 that I'm going to have. I'm not buying it anymore. You know what I mean? I don't need to have a whole bunch of guns, a whole bunch of 2011s. You know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But, yeah, you know, it's getting good to me. It's getting good to me. It's getting real good to me. But I won't know for sure until I get through a whole competition with it. And I'll be doing that next week. And I'll come back and I'll give you another update on it. I mean, it won't be its first full competition, but it'll definitely be the first one that I have the intentions of all week, you know, practicing with it and taking it to competition to be the gun and the only gun that I use. So that'll be the first time for me, and I'll be putting in the work to make sure we're successful at the competition with this gun. But like I said, the only difference I made, and I made a video about it, this Hollow Sun, you know, 507 comp made a big difference with the green dot for me compared to the Delta Point Pro. You know what I'm saying? For me, I need that green dot, and I like the window in the sight that I get from the Hollow Sun. So just a quick update, you know, while I clean the gun. You know, I clean my gun often. I don't believe that there's such thing as over cleaning. You know, you can under clean, but there's no such thing as over cleaning. And like I said, if you call cleaning guns a hobby, I actually enjoy this. So, you know, I just wanted to give that quick update that finally got it. And I'm not making recommendations if anybody should grab one, because I'm not here for that. That's up to you. You know, that's up to your pockets. You know, I will tell you, don't assume, like, again, that you're just going to be a better overall shooter just because you got a 2011. It's going to take you some time, you know. It's going to take you some time to get it. But once you got it, you got it. So, the Gypsy Man, and, you know, I'll give you an update of how we're looking after the competition next week. So, until then, we'll talk again. I'm going to finish this up, put this back together, because we're about done with this field strip cleaning. And I'm out.